There's one thing you need to know before you see Smile 2 this weekend. It's great. This was our first night out to the movie theater after our son was born, and Smile 2 was totally worth the babysitter. I'm Brian from Talking Horror. Follow for more horror fun all year round. As you may have guessed, I really liked Smile 2, but for context, I love the first Smile. So if you liked the first one, this one's definitely for you. Sure, it's predictable and follows a lot of the same beats as the first one, but this is equal to, if not better than the first one, and it's really scary. Some of these scares are fantastic. But I also recognize that that might not be enough for some people, and that's okay. For those of you who don't know, Smile 2 is about pop star Sky Riley, who, before her world tour, gets smiled. Chaos ensues. Naomi Scott plays Sky, and quite frankly, her performance is fantastic. It grounds and elevates this entire movie. She is absolutely great in this, and she can rock that haircut. This movie is crazy well made. Director Parker Finn sets his own tempo and amps up the rhythm as the tension builds throughout the movie. The shot composition in this movie is delicious and wildly inventive. The whole time you really are second guessing what's real and what's not from that claustrophobic cinematography. Like the first one, this Smile has unmatched sound design, and the score keeps the tension while lending itself to tons of jump scares. And all the pop songs, they're bops. The effects are awesome, the gore is bloody and weird, and this is genuinely scary on so many levels. It's scary jump scare wise, from an overwhelming sense of dread, and so much more weird stuff. And most importantly, this movie always remembers what it's about. It's about our personal traumas and how we can cope with them or how we don't cope with them. How these traumas affect ourselves and the people around us. That's why I really like this movie and the other movie, because it never forgets its foundation in that personal trauma. As I mentioned, it's predictable, very predictable, because it's very much like the first Smile movie. However, that did not take away from my enjoyment, nor did it detract from the awesome scares that this thing is delivering. I jumped out of my seat twice, no joke. I personally can't wait for Smile 3 because this is a really fun franchise, and as you heard, I really enjoyed Smile 2. I mean, we are one Smile movie away from a great recent horror trilogy.